107 Spark FM.
What we did earlier, obviously this is a Transatlantic Breakdown, so we're bringing a bit of an American theme to you. We called my buddy Jeff, and we called him at 7 a.m. his time, which is way before his classes start on a Monday. So we thought we'd wake him up early and see what was the latest in America.
Hello?
Jeffrey, it's time to wake up. That's right. Early morning, rise and shine. How's it going, buddy? How's it going?
It's good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're a bit grouchy. What's the time? I mean, it's too early for you. How are things, man?
We're good. It's 7 over here.
It's 7. That is early. What time you got class?
I got class at 10.
You don't sound like you want to be up this early.
Well, it's not physically possible.
It's not physically possible. So, right, we want to, you are our American correspondent. You're filling us in on all things American. You've just had spring break recently. How was that? Can you tell us about spring break? We don't really have it here. We actually have 3 weeks of holiday. You just have a week and you go on the beach, right?
Yeah, well, you guys have 3 weeks, but we just have 1 week of blast and a glass. It's pretty much a week of craziness. Everyone drives down to Florida pretty much and parties it up on the beach, and we all stay in these hotel rooms that are really disgusting.
Really disgusting. Sounds like a great holiday.
It is. It's perfect. They're really cheap hotels, and we just all have a good time.
Hey, well, you've come back with a different dilemma because you got your ears pierced, right? So you've got this whole dilemma of whether to keep that or whether to keep that as a spring break memento, right?
Yeah. Everyone, you have to do something a little different. I figured that would be different for me.
You didn't go for the spring break tattoo then?
No, I didn't go for the spring break tattoo like some people did, but
there's a few of those out there. Hey, being on the internet, checking out all the news from your lovely vast country, there's been a bit of an uproar over the weekend, I see, from a certain video, Rebecca Black, Friday. Have you seen this? And what do you think of it? Is it a big hoax, or what are your thoughts, Jeff?
I don't know. A lot of people talk about it. I watched about 20 seconds of it and changed it because I had no idea what was going on in it.
You don't think she's the next Justin Bieber then?
What?
You don't think she's the next Justin Bieber?
Oh, no one can touch Justin Bieber. He is
I think that's a legal recommendation. No one can touch Justin Bieber, can they? I mean, he's not old enough yet.
Right. Well, he is old enough, I believe. Well, that's complicated. That's nor here nor there.
It sounds like you've got some past history, Jeff.
No, I don't. I just, I know my rights.
You know you're right about Bieber. Okay, we're going to play a quick song and then we're going to come back. We're going to talk to you about Jersey Shore and March Madness.
Alright, that sounds great.
107 Spark FM.
So we're back here with Jeff. We've just woken him up. He probably should be a little bit awake after those songs now. Right, now Jeff, we're in the midst of March Madness. Now for people over here that don't know what March Madness is, basically all the college teams, all the decent college teams, play each other in a little basketball tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately your Ball State University didn't quite make the cut this year.
No, we're not that good.
Not that good, right? But the president, right, so they fill out a little bracket because the teams are destined to play each other and the 64 teams over. The president's filled his bracket out, got quite a good record so far, I see. He's got like nearly all of them right.
Yeah, we got a smart president on our hands.
You've got a smart president. Are you glad that he's spending his time filling out basketball brackets rather than running your country?
Yeah, I think he needs a little leisure time.
Hey, you know what? Everyone needs a little bit of a break. And I know he's a big basketball fan. Yeah. We're officially an Obama podcast. Are we allowed to say that? I mean, I don't know if we're allowed to show political biasness from a country that isn't ours. Right, lastly, Jeff, before I let you get back to your bed / get up and shower, Jersey Shore, massive show in America. People have suddenly started to watch it a little bit here. Have you been watching the new season?
Yeah, we watch it. We watch it every week. Everybody watches it pretty much over here. I mean, I don't know where you guys are at in the season, but
hey, probably about a year behind usually.
Yeah.
What's going on with Sammy and Ronnie? There seems to be like some sort of ridiculous. They just seem to lie in bed all season. I mean, it's not very exciting for Ronnie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, if you guys are a year behind, there's a lot of stuff that happens between them.
Is Snooki still making out with like 5 dudes at once?
Yeah, going Snooki. That's just how she does it.
Hey, well,
Sammy and Ronnie, they're getting better. They'll meet. They'll hit a huge breaking point. That's all I can say.
Didn't he? Oh, you can spoil it all you want. Didn't he like throw a bed at her or something?
Well, they got a big fight, and he took everything that she had,
Yeah.
threw it out like on the balcony, and like moved her bed and everything. So it's something to look forward to. So I definitely tell everybody over there to watch it,
Definitely.
love it, and to quote it.
To quote it. Well, I know from my time over there, Jeffrey, that quoting Jersey Shore is definitely a winner at parties. The fist pumping still going on this year?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's what I like to hear. Well, over here, they're trying to do their own version of Jersey Shore. They're going to call it Geordie Shore, which is actually right by us, near Sunderland. And then they're going to have... I've tried to explain to you the Geordie accent before and how hard it is to understand. No offence, listeners. Right, so they're gonna do that here. So, maybe when you're watching it on the import over there, you'll see me pieing it up down on the Newcastle scene.
Okay.
All right. Anyway,
Best of luck to you guys.
we're gonna let you get back to bed / get ready for your class. Cheers for waking up and spending your time with us this morning, Jeffrey.
107 Spark FM. Radio for Sunderland. That's all about you.
That was Bob and Jessie J with Price Tag.
Bob?
It's Bob. I saw him in concert. I didn't know, right? I was seeing Kid Cudi. Bob was supporting, and he was having a whale of a time. He had a band and everything. Right. Thanks to all your emails and texts. The latest person that emailed in was, how do I pronounce it again?
Kieran.
Right. Well, keep your texts and emails coming in. Keep checking out the group Transatlantic Breakdown with Daniel Kemp on Spark FM on Facebook. That's a mouthful for anyone. Anyway, at the end of the show, we're going to like to do a feel-good story.
Yeah, because if you watch what's going on, unfortunately, in the world at the moment,
All right, don't bring it down, mate.
No, I'm putting it up on a nice kind of, climb. But as I said, if you do look at the world at the moment, there's a lot of unfortunately bad things. Exactly, it's some feel-good stories to well,
this
to
is one
up your
close
day.
to home. Paul Brett, who's a student at the University of Sunderland, great choice, well done. He loves stand-up, right? So he applied for the So You Think You're Funny competition. He got in, got through. It was all going well, but then they found out he was too young.
Well,
I know, right? Poor guy. But what can you do? There was
same
no
thing
internet.
happened to Nadine Coyle, actually.
I know, on Popstars, right? All right, we shouldn't admit
Sorry,
that.
yeah.
He did occasional open mic nights, but then it faded out of his life. Then, bam, he came to uni. He saw a flyer about a 5-minute comedy slot at a student comedy gig called the Grinning Idiot Comedy Club, and he went for it. Good things happened. He got involved, and he says that if you wanna experience things like that, then you've got to go for it. Never give up on things. Keep your interest going. I think that's a good note to take from this show. I mean, if you're rubbish at things like me, I'm not saying he wasn't rubbish, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you listen to me and go, God, he was terrible, then go, why not try him again next week? He might get better. I think that's a fair point, right?
It's always worth a shot anyway.
And also, his next gig is tonight at North Shore. That's a Grinning Idiot Comedy Club, so why not go and check out how funny he is? Check him out making people laugh in waves.
I'll be there, so.
Kay will be there. Why not? Go and meet her. She'll sign autographs.
107 Spark FM.